To watch the latest movie reviews and PR activities, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon. If a country is to be corruption free and become a nation of beautiful minds, I strongly feel there are three important societal members who can make a difference. They are the father, the mother, and the teacher. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Today's guests have definitely made a big difference in many walks of life, in many communities across the border. We will talk about her a bit more when she is in the chat room with all of us. Hey, hello everyone. How you all doing? I believe she is already in our video chat. Let me just send a request so that she can join our chat. How you all are doing? I hope you are enjoying People's Voice Season 4. As always, if you have any comments, question, do put it in comments box. Hey Shantha.
Hi Nazima.
Hi Shantha, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Before we get into our real conversation, let me just quickly brief about you to our viewers. All right?
Thank you, Nazima.
Dr. Shantha Maria James, Principal of Indian Central School, Kuwait, had a humble beginning as a kindergarten teacher in India and reached its pinnacle by winning the National Award from the President of India, Pranab Mukherjee, in the field of education in 2013. Her career graph is one of the constant growth that begins from Montessori teacher, developed to principal, to director, educational consultant, and the chairmanship of an international school. She had been trained in a diverse environment in countries like India, UK, USA, Finland, Australia, and the Middle East countries. It is our pleasure to have you, Shantha, on People's Voice Season 4.
Thank you, Nazima. It's my pleasure to be here with you, and thank you for inviting me.
Our pleasure. Shantha, you are an inspiration for all of us, especially for women. At the onset, talk a bit about your journey from the time you begin your career as a teacher till now as a principal of Indian Central School.
Well, thank you, viewer. Thank you, Nazima, and a very good evening to the viewers. Well, when you talk about inspiration and motivation, I always believe and think that there's inspiration all around us. For example, you go for a morning walk, okay? The green leaves around you, the fresh breath, the flowers, the sand that you walk on, the earth, they're all inspiration and motivation to every individual. What I would say, we just need to open our eyes, ears, and breathe everything in. You are inspired. You don't need any outside force to inspire you. So that's how I think an inspiration is all about. But then I, as an individual, when I look at inspiring others, I look at two fundamental qualities: believe in oneself and believe in others. These are the basic two things I think motivates people a lot. And I believe and think that everyone has skill, those who are around us and throughout, and every time I motivate people to do better, reach further, leap higher, stay positive, and do not lose hope. Ever, never lose hope at all. So these are great traits that experienced person should have to inspire people, those who are around you, the younger ones, so that they move up in life with great confidence.
True.
And your second part was like from a teacher to a principal. Yes, as you mentioned, yeah, I always feel proud to say that I started my career as a kindergarten teacher. And my journey, when I look back, it's 36 years now, 36th year. I really feel proud of all those challenges I had in life, those beautiful moments with the kids right from kindergarten to be at college, I have taught in a few. I had the opportunity of teaching in California as the educational ambassador when I visited in 2001 for some time. So I have learned so much from others. There's so much abundance in the world to learn. You just have to look, see, as I told in the beginning, grab what is necessary, customize it to your requirement and move on. You don't expect anything. You just move. Your reward and award will follow you. I always tell this to the young girls who come as teachers. Just keep doing your job as a teacher. Just keep doing. Be creative. Be innovative. Focus on what best you can give to the children who have come looking at you with great expectation. And this journey was really great. I had great people coming into this journey of mine in this 36 years. I have had great mentors. I've had great, even a kindergarten child inspires me. Even now to this day, and a teenager inspires me. They are the best, you see. For example, if you really need something to do, something you need to get into, kind of understand what is happening exactly now. For example, the COVID season now. If it was a physical classroom, you just get into a grade 9 or 10 or 11 or 12 class and just tell the kids, come on guys, what's the latest in COVID? You don't have to go anywhere. They will give you all the inputs. You will save your time of reading and searching and Googling. So that's the strength of children. And we need to tap that and move on. And this is how I learned from everybody around me. That's what I did in this 36 years.
The best way to learn is to learn from your surrounding, from the people that you interact. Very well said.
Yeah.
And also in the beginning, you said that one need to be always hopeful, no matter what circumstances are you in. So very well said, Shanta. Shanta, the way you speak, I think every sentence that comes from your mouth is inspiring for people like me and so many out there who are watching this session. So tell us whether you always wanted to be a teacher or it just by chance, accidentally you become a teacher.
That's again a big story, if I have to say. Let me tell you, I always wanted to be a homemaker. Oh, like when I was a student in school of grade 9, 10, 11, 12 or later, I just thought, why? Oh, I should be, like mom and dad were working and we were 5 children. I thought I should be a homemaker taking care of my kids. But then
Ah,
we have a plan and God has a different plan. So it was purely an accident. I always tell that people who have listened to me would have heard this, that my career it's like an Indian marriage. Ask me how.
ah,
Well, Nazima, I got into this profession and started loving it, just like the Indian marriage, those
hmm.
days. You get married. The bridegroom is selected, or the bride is selected by your family. You get married and start loving your spouse so much. It's the same story with my career. I just got into this career by accident and started loving it. No turning back at all. And then you see me today. That's it. That's my
Wonderful.
career. Yes.
I'm glad that you got married to your career, and that's the reason so many students got you as a wonderful teacher, mentor, trainer. The more accolades I add, the more designation I add to your profile, the less it is. You are, walking, talking inspiration for many.
Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. I'm humbled.
Shanta, but we are human beings. No matter where we go, there is a phase or there is a task that is always challenging for all of us, no matter how expert, how well experienced we are in that field. So, if I have to ask you, after having 36 years of experience in teaching field, what is the toughest task for you as a principal now?
as a principal. So I would always say a principal does not mean that she or he is not a teacher. Basically, at the heart, we are all teachers. We're all
Absolutely.
teachers. So, in fact, a classroom teacher is responsible for the quality of work in the classes. But a principal, he or she has to demonstrate vision and empower others to deliver the best to the students. That would be the main thing. So the greatest challenge, if you ask me, is I cannot say that this was a challenge or that was. There were so many obstacles, so many challenges in the school with the students, with the teachers, with managements, with the community, and with the boards or with the ministries. So life, if you look at it, is full of challenges. But I always see how you handle these challenges and move on is the greatest thing. So I cannot say that this one particular thing was a challenge or that was a challenge. One challenge comes, you solve it. There are four challenges falling in your path. You need to handle that, move and go on. So every challenge has not just one solution. I've noticed there are so many solutions available. Every challenges have solution. And not one, too many. You need to choose the right solution to it and apply it. And that is where, the challenge turns into a great, a beautiful, what I can say, a task that you have accomplished. And the joy when you complete and handle it well and move on is what that gives you the happiness. And then I would also say that I've had several failures. I've learned from my failures. And
Yes.
I'm strong now, confident now because of the failures I've had in life. I failed, but I didn't stop there. I moved on and on and on and changed these failures at every step to move further, to jump higher, and then convert it into success. I aim at that.
True, true, true. Someone rightly said that you learn more from your failures than you learn from your success. So I'm sure you must have learned a lot from where you were not able to achieve what you wanted to. Very well said, Shanta. Shanta, now we are in a very unfortunate phase. But when you see and try to find some positivity, you will find some positive part of being in COVID-19 as well. For
Mhm.
instance, in COVID phase, we have noticed that the impact on nature due to COVID pandemic is positive. There is a less pollution, and similarly, there are some positive effect on our environment. Do you have similarly some positive side or impact of COVID-19 in educational factor, or it just the deteriorating phase for even education wise?
Nazima, I must tell you that school has been one of the greatest industry which has been affected with COVID 19, and I always tell the teachers, as Gandhiji said, you must be the change you want to see in the world. And this is the right time for that. Because you see, it is not only, we didn't have just challenges with the students, we had challenges, parents had challenges, teachers had challenges, the community had challenges, the management had challenges. So it was not easy at all. Because if you take a regular classroom itself, what happens? It's not easy to have a bunch of like 35, 30 teenagers being attentive in a physical classroom. Now we really have experienced that virtual classroom is a greater challenge. And now for the teachers, it has become a much more greater challenge, especially in the beginning when when the pandemic came in, we were wondering how are students going to study. And thanks to my management too here, I would say, because they were able to provide us the MS Teams and we started the classes over there. But online learning requires a lot of planning, lot of preparation, lot of hard work, and a degree of expertise, not just for the teachers alone, but for the students too. The teachers didn't know how to open up how to run a classroom virtually. The children, they know how to do it. Many of them could not afford a laptop or a phone to do the classes. So we really had great challenges like any other industry. We had great challenges, and thanks to God, alhamdulillah, right now we are past that stage, and we are confident and clear with what we are doing. We have been coordinating classes, we have been handling assignments, activity, generating question papers. Like tomorrow, our periodic test 2 starts, evaluations we are doing on this. All our meetings are virtual. I'm really happy because now, I don't have to call teachers to the school for meetings. We do virtual meetings and saves our time. We do our celebrations virtually. Everything happens virtually, and that's a real, I would say it's a boon that this 1 year made us realize that it's not necessary that we come to school physically in situations like this, but nobody can replace a physical classroom. The direct touch, the emotions in a child cannot be replaced at all. But then we could handle this in such a situation, and we have learned a lot. A great experience. Each one of us have learned so much. The kids, the parents, the teachers, myself, I learned so much. I'm thankful to God for this learning that has happened.
True, true, true. I'm sure when we are adapting the change which is demanded by the circumstances, it is always positive, and we in the journey, in the process, learn a lot. So I'm sure we all are learning in this pandemic phase, but still, as you said, it cannot replace the physical touch, the physical classroom. So hopefully we'll get back to our normal session, normal classroom teaching very soon. Shanta, you have done a lot. If I'll sit and read your achievements, the People's Voice episode will get over. So, after achieving so much, I believe you have achieved, or you achieved the goals, whatever falls under the spectrum of a teacher. Now I wonder what is next for you on professional front.
Oh, well, that's a great $1 million question, I would say, because I have a great dream. And I always think that every day is a new beginning. And there's so much in the world that you can give back to the community, to the society, to the children. And I think I'm beginning again now after the pandemic into the new normal. It's not just in Kuwait, back home in India too. I have plans where, I just want to give all that I learned in this past 36 years to the society, to the community, to the children, serve them again until my last breath. My aim is to serve, my goal, my vision is to serve the children wherever I am, in whichever best way possible. And I only pray to God that He gives me the strength and the courage to continue doing great things that are good things that is good to the society and the community.
A fabulous thought, I must say, that giving back to society, paying forward what we have learned to the society. I think if all of us start doing that a bit, then definitely it will be a better place. The world will be the better place to live in. Shanta,
Yes,
I think we are almost towards the end of this show. Uh, is there any thought that you would like to share with us on teaching profession, or for those who are planning to embark their journey in the teaching world?
yeah, definitely. I would first say that those who are teachers right now and those who are aspiring to be teachers in the future, never hesitate. It's amazing, a brilliant profession. I guarantee you, you will enjoy your life being a teacher. You can never get this kind of a profession to be surrounded with so many people, all positive kids. Kids are very positive, and with the positiveness that vibrates around you, you have a beautiful life to believe. And let me tell you, I believe that we will never run out of good things in this world, because there is more things in this world. There's enough things to go around for everyone, and life is meant to be abundant, and that you can get in your teaching profession. And you will have a satisfaction every night when you go to bed. Yes, I was able to bring a smile on this child's face today. That gives you a great sleep, a deep sleep, a happy sleep, a joy when you go to bed. So do not hesitate. If you think you want to be a teacher, be a teacher. But definitely each one is a teacher at heart, right? From the mother, when a child is born, she starts being a teacher. So everybody is a teacher at some part or the other. But then if you want to take it as a profession, definitely do not hesitate. You will definitely love being a teacher. And the love you get, the aura, the positive aura around you will be great. That will bring a joy and happiness.
Thank you so much for such a lovely advice. I'm sure the aspiring teacher will get more inspired after our conversation, and definitely look forward for this profession. Shanta, with that, thank you so much for joining in for a People's Voice Season 4. It was great having you.
Thank you, Nazima, for having me, and it was lovely to be with the viewers. Thank you, viewers. It's my pleasure to be with all of you. God bless everyone. Take care.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So that was Shantha Maria James, principal of Indian Central School in Kuwait. It was great talking to her, and I got to learn a few things about the teaching world. I'm sure you all too. Before I leave, just I want to say the art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. Mark Van Doren. So please support such a beautiful profession in whichever way you can. I'm doing my bit. I hope you all do your bit to promote, support this profession of teacher. Thank you. Take care. Signing off, Nasima Khan. Bye bye.